Oh yeah.
Just like start with
This is okay.
This is great. So this is like a no pressure situation. Like we have no vested interest in any of your responses. You can be the most honest, blunt you've ever been, as if like we've known each other for years. You're not going to hurt our feelings in any way. We're just representing a client that we're going to tell you a little bit about as we go on. But thank you. We know that it's busy. I'm sure you have a lot of things going on in your lives, and it's a Friday at noon, so we appreciate you taking the time to do this. And you will be compensated for it, not just with these treats, but our client has also agreed to give you gift cards for their product, which we'll talk about as we go on. And that's something that you can, how much did you say?
I believe it's about $100 in value.
Oh, cool.
So it'll launch this summer, and you'll be able to.
How expensive is it, the brand?
So that will get you one nice item in a bag. So it's not like you get a lot, but like
Got ya.
it's still something really nice.
It's like high-end stuff,
That's
so
cool.
nice.
Cool.
hopefully it'll be good.
Oh,
Um,
of course.
So I guess just to start, we're just gonna try to get to know you a little bit, just some background. You know Heather pretty well, but if each of you will maybe just say, and treat as if the camera's not even there, like you're just talking to Sean and I into each other. But if you just want to say what your name is, how old you are, and just kind of like what brought you to Provo, what you've been doing here, and just any other kind of background information you want to give, that'll give us a good context that we can kind of talk to as we go. So Heather, maybe if you want to start, just give a little
Okay.
background.
I wasn't listening entirely because
Your
you
age.
already know me. Just kidding. Okay, I'm Heather, and I'm 26. And my husband and I live in Orem, but we met in Linden. We both grew up in Linden, mostly. And then my husband's in school at UVU, and I don't know how loud I need to. And
Just talk about it's fine.
so yeah, we like living like Central Orem because everything's really close to us. What do I like to do? What am I saying? I'm sorry, I'm so
No,
bad.
that wasn't what I meant.
But feel free to tell us.
I like to dance and together.
Where are you from originally?
Linden.
Okay.
Well, Orem and Linden. I've moved
Okay.
3 times, but I say Linden because I like it better.
Alright.
Nice and blonde
I
hair.
like the area.
That's good. Is it Emily?
Emily.
Emily, do you
Yeah.
want to go ahead
Sure.
next?
I'm Emily, and I'm 27, and I grew up in Orem. I was born there, and then just kind of, I really just stayed around. And I went to school here, and then also met my spouse here, and then we actually live in American Fork, but I feel like our lives are all over Provo, Orem, American Fork area. Did you like to say anything more than that? What would you like to know about us? Me.
How did you, or what did you study in school?
So, I danced growing up, and I went to UVU kind of on a dance scholarship, but then I ended up doing exercise science.
Okay.
And kind of did that for a little while, and then ended up teaching dance as well. So,
Okay, that's perfect.
If you weren't here right now, what would you be doing?
I wanted to go to the gym and ride the bike. Take my daughter to daycare, so that's what I would have been doing.
What gym do you go to?
Golds, well, Vasa.
Vasa.
Yep.
They daycare.
And I have like a little like corner in my garage that I work out in often.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. Rachel, what about you?
I'm Rachel, I am 26.
Let's see.
Did she turn it on?
No, it's fine.
You think you're
I'm
26?
26, right? I always forget. I grew up in Madison, Wisconsin. I came here to BYU for school,
What were you doing in Madison? Is your
living.
parents a professor at UW?
My dad grew up there. My grandparents lived there.
Alright.
That's just where my dad worked.
Okay.
Yes. And came here for BYU. And I've been graduated 4 years now, and I'm still here.
Alright.
Is that a bad thing or a good thing?
Not what I
Or on the
expected or
side.
planned. Yeah.
Where's your husband from?
Just Minnesota.
Oh wow. So you're both Midwesterners, but stuck in
Mhm.
Utah.
But you got to know each other here.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. Perfect. And if we weren't here stealing your time today, what would you be doing today?
Cleaning my house.
Alright. Fair enough.
And how did you guys all get to know each other? Dance?
Yes,
or
we all dance together currently.
at the, what is it? The,
Wasatch Contemporary Dance Company.
but you didn't know each other before that.
I knew
I knew
Heather
Emily.
in college,
Uh-huh.
and we didn't really know each other. I know you took some classes, taught some classes for Christy
Oh yeah.
at the high school where I teach.
Yeah.
Mostly just this last year.
Okay. So it's been about a year that you've all known each other though?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've known you for like 3 years.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah.
I feel like that's good enough background information.
Yeah.
I feel like I know you guys now. Like this. We're just really close. So, we're just gonna ask. We're just gonna try to ask a bunch of questions about exercise and yoga and all those kinds of things in general, with the intent of hearing your personal opinions and expressions about it, and how you guys feel as a group and everything like that. So again, no pressure to answer in any specific ways.
So we're just gonna first talking about exercise. What do you do for exercise? Does it vary? Is there something you're just like, are you a CrossFit fanatic or whatever? And this is just
now,
open sketching.
I try to toss it up just because I feel like my body responds better to just doing different things rather than just like running all the time. Or
Yeah.
and I get bored really fast, so I do a little bit of running. I do a little bit of like 90X. I do a little bit of
Bicycle.
biking.
Going
I used
the
to
gym.
road bike a lot.
It'll
Going
be-
to gym classes, I really like kind of like social exercising. I think that's fun.
That's how I
Has good energy.
I've never been to classes. Is it actually social, or is it just the feeling of being with people doing the same thing?
I don't.
Because like, how do you socialize when you're like in a pedal class?
Well, mostly just
Like
just
you
your
did.
friends, you know, or like people that you see often. Mostly just before and after, really. But I just think you kind of push yourself a little more sometime in a group setting. And you know, you're not just by yourself, like counting to 12.
Whipping
Well, like when I've gone running with you and Tracy, I run further with you guys than I do when I'm alone because I get bored when I'm alone.
Yeah.
It's always so funny when you run with us because like wherever we would like normally stop or turn around, we're like, oh, Heather's here. We have to keep going.
Oh, serious?
Yeah.
Oh. Because I'm training for a race, probably.
Yeah.
That's why I think that.
No, and you just don't know. Like,
Oh, yeah.
we're like, we always stop here. But
Oh,
you keep going.
gotcha.
So why do you think that is? Like why? Because I feel that same way. But why do we go harder when there's people around?
It's just more motivating.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he kind of like my husband and I went running together this morning, and we said we're gonna run this far. So it's kind of like we're making a commitment to each other. So
You can
sometimes-
push each other
Yeah.
and kind of feed off of each other,
Uh-huh.
right?
yeah, like if I notice I'm slowing down, but the other person's still going, I'm like, oh, come on, Heather, you know, gotta keep up. I can do this. You know, I think that helps me a lot.
Yeah.
It's like I said, like you were saying too. Sometimes I get bored, so like it's helpful to be with someone. To talk more.
Yeah, you know, just like talking, you know, if you're running and stuff like that, that's easier.
How often do you guys exercise?
Right now is the best time of my life. For
Okay.
about like a year and a half, I've been working out with my friend like every morning.
Wow.
And we like run every other day and then switch it up. For a while we did like someone's at-home CrossFit, and now we're doing P90X, or like someone on Instagram posts stuff. So we do like lifting, and then every other day we run.
How do you
Always
manage
mornings?
that with kids.
Well, she doesn't have a kid yet. She's about to, so I just bring Elsie with me.
Just push her.
In the stroller when we run, yeah. And if we work out, iPad or another show.
Yeah. What's nice because you're like in the house or in your yard or something.
Yeah.
So it's not at like a gym somewhere.
No, I don't think I've ever worked out at a gym actually.
How come?
Never wanted to pay for it. I probably was never like committed enough beforehand to actually justify it either.
Yeah.
So
What about you guys? How often do you exercise?
I try to go like every day except Sunday.
Okay.
go
But
to the gym.
some form of exercise.
What counts as exercise? Like, what's the bare minimum? Like, how do you like feel like okay, like justification for that day?
That's funny. Well, I gotta just feel like I've been pushed a little, you know, and like I try, like especially since I've been training for this half marathon, and I have to run at least 4 times a week, and or like Thursday nights. Thursday I work 12 hours and then I go to rehearsal for an hour and a half. So like I don't run that day.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's enough,
No,
you know. So I
Do you
don't
count that as like exercise? Because you're being because
my
like
rehearsal, yeah.
because I know because like I'm a server and like if I work like a double, I'm like I'm on my feet the whole day. Like
That counts.
that counts. I burned enough calories for the day. I'm counting.
Yeah.
Emily, what about you?
I'm probably not at my best right now, honestly. I used to work out more like 5 days a week.
Yeah.
But
Pretty
lately
big.
it's more like 3 to 2, and I count anything from like, I used to go to the gym a lot just because I had one class that I liked, and she taught 4 days a week, and so I went to it. I felt like it was a good, just varied exercise routine, but now we count, like yesterday we walked around the zoo forever. We count that. But like, I just have a little bike seat that she sits in, so we'll just go on a trail by our house, or I'll get on my treadmill at home and run.
Cool.
And,
Did you teach a lot at Tim?
yeah,
Too.
teaching was, I guess, when I taught more. I did a lot. This last year I haven't taught as much, so
Dance?
dancing.
At Tim High School.
Mm-hmm.
Illinois.
TDT or
Familiar?
Dance teaching sometimes I forget about teaching dance.
It is.
It
a
can
lot
either
more.
be not at all exercise,
Yeah.
or it can be.
Sometimes you just like show a little.
Depends
Yeah.
on like where my kids are at. Like in the fall, I do a lot. We do a lot of conditioning and a lot of
Mm-hmm.
just like technique and stuff like that. And when you're teaching, you demonstrate over and over and over again. You go with every single group that goes.
Yeah.
But then like in the spring, when they do their student choreography, you're mostly just like verbally mentoring and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So changes.
So why do you guys exercise?
Makes me feel good, and I like
Looking good.
looking just fit and feeling good, fitting in my clothes.
Makes you feel good about like you're taking care of yourself. Like that part really. Like if I don't exercise for like 2 days, my mental state is not as good. Like ask Trevor. Like I'm like, I need to exercise. You know, like it's like
If you're out,
it's serious. Like they say endorphin, it releases endorphins in your body. You know, and your mood is brighter usually.
it's my hobby. Honestly, if I have free time,
If
no committed time, then that's what I choose.
sorry, I just have a question. If exercising didn't bring about like good looking benefits, but you still like felt the same way and stuff like that, how do you think you'd feel
I'd
about
probably
exercise?
still run. I probably wouldn't lift any weights.
Like if
Yeah.
running didn't help you lose weight, if
Yeah.
lifting didn't help you get more defined, but you still like felt good, but
Yeah.
didn't necessarily change your body from doing it.
Running, I would still run or bike because that's like
Yeah.
you still get to go outside.
Yeah, I would still
But I
do
probably
things
wouldn't
like
lift
more
weights.
like activity type, like interactive stuff.
Hiking or
Like a class or with
Mhm.
people. It'd be more like a community feel thing that I would want.
I think my motivation would go down a little.
yeah, that's hard to
Definitely.
say.
Because that's like that's the end goal. Like it's nice to have things to
Feel
help you
good,
get through
yeah.
it, but in the end, if you're not looking better, you don't necessarily want to make
Yeah.
a sacrifice.
Yeah.
So you guys said that you feel good. I think that was like a general thing that you all said. Like, what is that good feeling? Is it just like a physical thing, or is it a mental thing? Is it like the pride of like I'm doing something proactive with my life, or what is that good feeling that you described?
Sometimes it's mental, like I just ran further than I did yesterday, you know? Or somehow push yourself.
I think it's kind of rewarding. Like sometimes when I do it, like I just kind of feel like proud of myself. Like, oh, I accomplished something today, and slash like I think it's the after reward effect too, where you're just more patient or you're just more balanced throughout the day with like interactions with others.
Oh,
With
yeah.
being
I
a
didn't think about
mom.
yoga. There you go.
Yeah.
Well, they like a lot of in our training, yoga training, it was like they talk a lot about how it can be really empowering for you, like when you accomplish, like say like a really hard posture, a really hard pose, and then you finally get it. It's really like empowering. Like you feel really good. Like yes, I finally accomplished that. You know, or you're getting closer. You know.
You can see the progress.
Yeah.
For you two, sorry.
Yeah.
Do you feel like your perception has changed since becoming a mom?
Of exercise?
Of exercise, yeah. Or does it seem like the same, or do you feel like how you look at it or how you feel about it has changed, or your motivation?
It's kind of the one thing I do for myself.
Okay.
And
Because now you have to devote a lot of time elsewhere.
Yeah.
and I'm just better at what I do if I do, you know, you kind of like take care of yourself first. Yeah.
I don't know if it's changed my perception, but yeah, I don't know about that.
I was just wondering that.
So no, I don't know.
It could be.
Rachel teaches yoga too. She's
Right.
certified.
I'm certified. I teach it.
Emily, do you
have.
teach yoga, or do you do yoga? You do it, but you don't teach
Not currently, but I have.
it. Okay. And you teach. Where do
I
you
teach dance right now. I don't
Okay.
teach yoga currently, but yeah, I got
But she's
certified.
Okay. Did you get certified together? Okay.
No, I actually also set other people up with private yoga teachers. Like in the community.
Okay.
People who want private yoga. I try to keep a list of teachers and then just go set them up.
Cool. So you guys have kind of touched on this, but is exercise is it more of a social or is it more of a personal experience?
Most everything I do is not by myself. I would be so bad if I wasn't exercising with a friend.
I think I always want it to be more social, but it's like you're accomplishing a personal goal, trying, but
It's easier.
it's easier. I would like it to be more social.
Okay. What about you, Emily?
I feel like mine's more personal and it's just a benefit to have social if I choose it to be
I see.
in
Okay.
that kind of setting.
Just a perk, not essential though. You could work out just as happily being alone as you could.
Probably not just as happily,
Okay.
but I definitely could be just as active and work out.
I think it depends on the thing. Like yoga, you could call it social because you're in a class, but like that's probably my most personal workout.
Same.
Because I usually don't ever go with anyone I know. Even if you do, it's like I don't want to look
Kind
at
of want to
you.
ignore
You know?
each other, yeah.
Yeah.
Is yoga better in a group setting or by yourself?
I prefer it in a group with a teacher rather than trying to make myself
Just
do
for the
it.
instruction to
Yeah.
Yeah.
help you.
I feel like there's a energy too in the room,
Yeah.
for sure. Just speaking of yoga, well, I guess it's in a lot of classes too, just like
Probably.
a community energy. But yeah, at the same time, you do want it to be like this personal experience.
Yeah, it's interesting that there's like a group of people right in a room and you're all kind of feeding off each other's energy and yet you have your own map. And it's like,
Yeah.
this is my place, this is my space, and this is, do you feel, even though you're with other people, do you still feel kind of in your own world when you're doing
Yeah.
yoga?
I
feel like when I was like in my like strongest mindset, I was.
Yeah. Well, you're focusing a lot on your body and your breath.
Yeah.
So
Depends on the teacher too.
yeah.
Sometimes teachers will like try to throw in a like fun, lightheartedness. It kind of like brings you out of it. I feel like.
That's true.
But it's so classic. Like I remember training certification. They were like, "You'll never be able to tell if anyone's like in your class because no one will look happy." Like no one's like smiling. They're all just like so focused. It's like you can't tell if they're enjoying themselves as a teacher.
It's funny though, the teachers I gravitated to were ones that would kind of toss it up,
Yeah.
like make a joke or
Yeah.
like be like,
That
"Oops,
aren't
I
so
said that word
serious
wrong."
all the time.
Like, and laugh at themselves.
Like
Yeah.
Russ.
Yeah, I love Russ.
Yeah. He's
I
funny.
really liked Gabe because I thought he was just kind of chill that way too, not so
The
like
husband. Is he even a yoga person?
Your husband?
Gabe.
No, Amy's husband.
Oh, I thought you meant your husband.
No.
What?
My husband did come to yoga with
Oh, yeah,
me.
Gabe
That was
did.
extremely distracting because
Why was it
Wow.
distracting?
just he was not
like,
into it.
Can you do that?
No, more like he'd be like, "I am seriously sweating." Like, yeah, that's the point.
What kind of yoga was it?
Huh?
What kind of yoga was it?
Just normal Ashtanga yoga, not anything like hot Bikram.
That's funny.
Do other people affect your exercise experience? And not just your
Like,
husband necessarily.
influence it,
Yeah, do they
or
influence
like,
it? Do they have an impact on it?
Yes.
heck yeah.
The people that are surrounding you at your yoga class, what kind of impact do they have on you?
Like the guy who can actually go from a handstand really slowly
Oh.
down and then stick his legs through makes me feel bad.
Bring them through.
Slash inspired maybe a little, but mostly like I will never be able to do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, you're like, what? How did you do that? And then it's kind of motivating too.
But then at the same time when you're like, hey, look, I'm more stretchy than you.
Then you can.
All things you should not be thinking in
I
yoga
know.
class, right?
Exactly. They're talking about like non-judgment. No
It's
judgment.
like the element of competition where it can be really healthy, and at the same time, it can be like
Yeah.
when you start comparing
Too much.
to an individual by you, whether that's just like in your body or in their capability or.
So yeah, you can get distracted by those
Others.
thoughts too, or by others.
I think
Um,
dance class.
is that
It's easy to be competitive in dance class.
Yeah.
Because there's no like dance classes never had a culture of like just love every like the yoga-ness. It's always competition.
Yeah.
And you're always looking in the mirror. Not always, but usually.
Mm-hmm.
You can see, you watch each other.
Also, I feel like there's never like a satisfactory
You can
point
always
for
do
you.
better.
Yeah, there's always like your turnout could be better. This could have been deeper. This turn could have been more sustained. Like,
Would it be beneficial at all to have a mirror in yoga?
Beneficial
Yeah.
for what?
I don't know, just like, because I just feel like it's nice to see yourself in the mirror just because you can see. Because you think you're doing something right, and then you look like, and then you see it, you're like, what am I doing?
I think it for yoga it would hinder people.
I think it's more
yeah,
about
it's
how
more
it
about
feels.
How it feels.
Like,
Because trying to teach dancers yoga who want to look in a mirror like
Because it's all about
It's
doing
not
it
the
right, right?
yoga.
It's more of an
Well,
internal thing.
dancers, for them, it's about
Yeah, yeah,
make
yeah.
sure you're doing it right, not just like,
Yeah, and not even doing it right. It's like, well, I know I'm this flexible, so I'm going to touch my hands to the floor. It's like, well, you're not doing your hips right,
Yeah.
or something.
it's true. Yeah, because you can get caught up like in how you look, but it might not be good alignment for your body. So I think the mirror can hinder that too. If that makes sense.
That makes sense. So what do you love about exercise?
Just the elements. I could like list 3 things. It'd be like it makes me feel good in so many ways. Like it makes my butt like feel good about my body. It makes me inside feel good. My emotions.
Yeah.
And it kind of gives me like an opportunity to just like like I said, do something for myself, or like have an out away from just like work or tasks or being at home, and you know, things
feel
that
like
I do
too-
at home.
It's nice to have something that's like consistent in your
Yeah,
life. You
schedule,
know, like
routine.
I am a person who works out, like who exercises, rather than like here and there. You know, like being able to like own it as part of who you are.
Yeah, definitely. Also, like I work in psych unit, and my brain is like so tired by the end of my shift, and so when I do something different, like if I go exercise after, it's so nice for me. Like it's just like cleansing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I can just think about whatever I want or need. Just think about
It can be therapeutic to like put your body in a
Therapeutic.
consistent pattern.
it.
Yeah. What do you hate about exercise?
The
It
pain.
gets hard.
It's
Oh,
hard.
after doing all those push-ups
And
yesterday.
you're never done.
Yeah. There's always another day.
Like, I saw this like funny thing,
Yeah.
this comic that was like, those guys that look amazing in the gym, like I just want to say to them, like, go home, you're done, you know?
Yeah. What are you doing here?
But you're never done. You just have to maintain or
I hate
have
abs.
higher goals.
Abs are the worst.
Yeah.
Because you
You never feel them.
you can just keep going forever, and
Yeah.
you need to keep going forever. It's not like you like get to the point where you're like, oh, okay, like
I cannot.
I
I'm
can't do
lost.
anymore.
I know.
Like I don't know.
Go with 6 pack, I'm done. Never.
Yeah.
Never reach out.
And I hate working out with my husband. Because he like makes the face and like doesn't breathe, and I'm like, breathe. Yeah.
That's interesting. What else? What else is like frustrating or you just not like about working out?
I'm
Sorry. I like to feel like kind of sore afterwards, like the next day. But when I'm super sore, that I'm in pain, I hate that.
Yeah. Or like getting injured.
Oh yeah, getting injured.
I was gonna say I just like the element that it has to be like diet and exercise and like it's all coupled together for like a healthy lifestyle, and I just it's hard.
I know my
You
mom.
know.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't want to like focus that much on it, and I
Yeah.
just want it to like be really have lots of results just from exercise.
My mom's always like, I run because I love it, but also so I can eat my M&Ms. She always says that.
Some things too have like an entrance fee. Like my husband's a biker. He's like, you should come with us. I'm like, my bike? No. Like that thing is rusty. Like I'd have to buy a bike,
Yeah.
you know, which are expensive. Or like running shoes or
Yeah.
yoga mats. Like there's kind of like sometimes like an entrance
Price.
fee
Yeah.
if you're gonna be real about it at least.
That's true, because like I remember like before I like got into road biking, I was like, people would ask me like, have you ever done it before? Well, how do you do it before if you don't have a bike?
Yeah.
Like if you haven't invested
Yeah.
in the equipment, then you can't really learn like
Yeah.
you're a biker or like
Yeah.
any kind of biker. So same idea, but you can't really experience something without investing in it.
Yeah.
Which can be, I guess, good and bad because it can say, oh crap, like I don't want to throw the money into it. But then if you throw the money into it, then it's like, well,
I'll tell
Put
you
Put the
what,
money in
there we go. Gotta
Yeah.
keep doing
Really?
it.
hopefully that wasn't a waste.
Like all of 1 month I have allergies where I literally hate my ride for an
Yeah.
hour and a half, and it's like,
Oh.
okay, go back home now.
So let's talk a little bit about like clothing. What do you guys wear when you exercise? Just all of you. What do you
Like
kind of
what she's
things?
wearing.
Yeah, we
Tank tops and
Still
legging
learning.
pants.
Tank tops and legging pants. Is that true just for all of you? Tank tops, tops,
Sometimes she'll wear
in the
shorts.
summer.
shorts. And
I don't wear shorts very much.
T-shirts.
I own them. I don't like to wear them.
How come?
That area of my body is not the best. I feel like for me.
Okay.
So do you like this length or
Yeah.
this length or that length?
Actually, more like mid calf,
The capri.
almost long. Yeah.
I like all the way ankle, but it gets too hot.
Yeah, that's true.
What do you, Heather?
Sorry. I like the mid calf a lot, but then in the summer when it's hot, when I go running, I like to wear shorts more.
And I have a hard time with
I
shorts
get
when I run.
really
they
hot.
ride up.
Yeah, it depends on the shorts.
Yeah,
I have
it
some
kind of
that
has to
do
be like
ride
a
up.
certain length. Like it has to be slightly past like
Biker shorts?
upper thigh or shorts, like running shorts.
Like running shorts?
For me.
Yeah. Yeah. 'Cause I don't have the skinniest legs. Sometimes they ride it.
Yeah, I don't either.
That's
Anyone who has an inner thigh.
Just like 99% of the girls.
Or don't have a complete 2-inch gap between their legs.
Yeah.
Then
That starts to rub and
then they need to be like, yeah, and like almost like a 3 to 4 inch like inseam or something.
Okay.
At least for me, you can say if this is true. Like, I don't want this to sound weird, but like when I run, I like to wear as little clothing as possible.
That's true.
It just feels so much
It's
better
hot.
because I hate feeling like I have stuff on. It feels better when your mind isn't thinking about stuff. Like,
Uncomfortable.
it sounds weird, but like I always like make fun of people that ran with their shirts off. But like if you're going on a long run and it's hot, you take your shirt off, at least for a guy. but like it's just like
Not fair.
not for like oh like, I don't want to show off, I want to get tan, but like it just felt so good because like it added one less element into my mind for me to just be able to run and not just have another thing off of me that I could just not think about. I don't
Now
know.
you're inspiring me to go run in my underwear.
I
But, like,
think like
For
it's
you, is that
not
kind of that same
loose
fun?
and tight clothing. Because sometimes like when I run, I just like if you have like a looser shirt on, you kind of feel like air
Yeah.
underneath your clothing. But then
Yes.
sometimes that you're just not in the mood for that, and you just want to like have your shirt totally
One
soaked in
time
the
in
back.
my
I don't
life-
know.
Only one time I bought like tight running shirts that were like t-shirts.
And you like those?
No, I hated them.
Oh,
How come? Is it just chafing or?
No, they were just like kind of too small. And, like one of them was too tight and a little too short, and one of them was like awkwardly loose. Like I didn't know if they were supposed to be tight or loose. I don't know.
Okay.
I just grabbed your towel.
Oh, no, it's okay. I can clean it up later.
But tank tops in general are pretty nice.
Yeah.
Just a little bit more light, breathes a little more.
Yeah. Well, some of them are. I mean, they're like the same stuff. Same athletic-y fabric, spandex, tight,
Yeah.
but got more skin out there.
So on that note, what's important in athletic clothing? That
it aligns properly, like in all the places that it should.
What do you mean aligns?
Like, I don't know, this is a big one for me, but like I like athletic wear that's like sewn properly and has like the proper like underwear kind of like padding for women and stuff.
Yeah.
Not padding, but just like the way or like
The way it's stitched
Yeah.
is
exactly. Or like even just like if the like bra top is like comfortable, you know, and it doesn't have like if there's like seam lines that can get really uncomfortable on your skin and
Okay.
kind of hurt it or like make it, you know, when you like wear way too like tight of pants and it has like a seam
Seam.
indent that gets uncomfortable.
Yeah, definitely right here.
I don't know, for pants that it's like high enough so like if you squat or do you know anything like that, especially like in classes and things that it's not like slipping off.
Yeah.
But that it like stays in place.
Yeah, Heather, you talked about that, right? Just how you like it when the
Waistband.
the waistband, so you feel like tucked in, not hanging
Yeah.
out, not afraid that if you bend or whatever that you're gonna be showing off.
Yeah, well, and activewear shouldn't like you shouldn't have to feel like you're pulling up or down or like out or you should never feel like you need a tug on activewear.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, because you're moving.
yeah.
There's something too. I don't know what it is though, but like with dance costumes, I've heard like some of the girls, like, I want to wear my own leggings because they like hold me in.
Yeah.
Where like the cheap leggings we buy for costumes, I guess don't. Have you heard people say that?
Mhm.
Like,
Because
Yeah.
we buy
so whatever it is, I don't know if it's
Kind of
like,
like
we're
a
afforded
sports company and we
Film
buy.
somehow
or
like where the
something.
seams are different or like just the fabric. Somehow they like it better.
Yeah, I think it's a lot about the fabric and the waistband. Well, because like the costumes we have are like Forever 21.
Yeah.
do you pay attention to the fabric really, or is it
When
more
we buy athletic wear?
yeah, or is it more just the fit, the style?
No, feel for sure.
But do you even know
I would
like what
say
the fabric
feel
is, or is
first.
it just like
No.
this
I don't-
feels?
I just-
But feel first. You touch it and
Yeah,
you say
yeah.
this. You can tell.
It needs to be comfortable, breathable for me.
Yeah.
But it could be made of like body hair, you wouldn't even know as long as it's
Hey, if
Yeah.
it works.
Yeah, I don't like always look at the label. I don't look at the label like
I don't
what's
like
this made of.
double line
I just-
stuff. Like reversible. Have you guys ever bought like reversible like
Yeah, I have.
legging pants? I don't like those. It's too hot for me.
It's too warm. Maybe something more for the winter though.
Not for the summer.
I don't even like it for the winter because by the time you start exercising, you just
It's
feel
still
like
too hot.
stuff that's not too textured. Like I know that once I bought these pants that kind of had like a linen, like thick textured feel, and I hardly ever wear them just because they're not as comfortable.
I have some that when I run slide off me, slide down. I pull them up every like 10 trots.
10 trots.
I'm not a horse.
So they need to hold their shape
Right.
too, not just stretch out over
Yeah.
time and start to just.
Yeah.
Maybe I bought the wrong size. I don't know, but
So where's the line between being too thick and warm and being too thin and like sheer, where you're like worried like if the sun hits me the right way, is this gonna like am I gonna be see through? Like where's the line? Do you care more about being covered, or do you care more about breathable
In
and
what? Pants or shirts?
I feel like I care more
Yeah,
about
I guess both.
breathable and then layering, personally.
same. If I think I'm gonna be cold, I would just put more layers on
Okay.
rather than have really thick pants.
Yeah.
I think I would just wear a jacket.
Yeah, because thick pants are hard to like. You just don't feel like you move as much.
Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Rachel? What do you think?
I don't think I've ever had pants where I'm like, these are see-through, except for pants I have that are really old. Like,
Oh
So
yeah,
they
that's
like
one I
threadbare.
forgot.
Yeah.
See-through.
Oh, yeah.
I hate see-through material because you just don't feel comfortable.
but I don't think I've ever bought pants where I'm like, I bend over, you know what I mean?
I bought some.
But I have pants like that that are old.
I have some that show.
I have some that are like from Burlington.
I guess I would
Fila
know.
brand.
Maybe you guys would know better. My pants are see-through.
I know. I didn't
I've
know.
been meaning
why-
to tell you.
I didn't
No.
realize that was a big problem, but I guess it is. It's
It
like,
is.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, I'm interrupting
no,
you.
you're fine.
Like,
Go.
I just thought of these pants I have from Burlington. They're like cheap, and I thought they were fine. And then one day, someone told me like, "What's kind of see bend over."
That one day Alicia was like reading Jesse's butt through
And it's like embarrassing because like if you do teach a class, like
Yeah.
the entire class is seen.
Yeah.
Well, and it's not like they're like, oh my gosh, but at the same time, like it just makes you feel a little bit self-conscious.
Yeah, of course.
So I'd rather not be see through.
Does that issue ever happen with shirts, or is that kind of exclusively a pants thing?
Shirts.
It's
Wouldn't
kinda
care.
popular.
Wouldn't care if you're see-through. Yeah, right now see-through shirts are in.
Really? Just
Yeah, like mesh
like,
and like sheer like fabrics on stuff.
Yeah.
that's true for exercise clothes, or
Yeah.
I feel like that's the like a fashion designer
Yeah.
type spin on athletic wear.
okay.
That's funny. I just had a dream last night that I had this shirt on that suddenly became like Sarah Beach's like crop top
Oh.
shirt, but I also magically had a six-pack. So I was like, this shirt is awesome.
Yeah, that's really a fashion top
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah.
Just like crop.
Although
Well, if I had
would,
the tummy for it, I
I
would
wouldn't
wear
hate
it.
wearing something like that if I felt comfortable in it.
Well, like that. I don't know if you even saw what I was wearing this morning. It's like a bra top, but it has a tank over it.
Yeah,
But it's
those
loose.
are cool.
It's loose and it had like
I
a
want
gap
one.
here, so it like felt really light, but I was still covered.
Emily, what do you like about the shirt that you're wearing right now? Why did you choose to wear that
It's
today?
high.
Okay.
I teach in this one a lot because it's just like covers you.
Yeah.
It has good support.
Yeah.
And I feel like it qualifies under the like comfortable like underwire kind of band. I don't like underwire, but it just is like thick enough fabric.
Yeah.
Harder thing for me is finding the best athletic bra.
Yeah.
Yes, that's true.
That's harder than
That's
pants
hard.
or shirts or
Yeah.
anything. Is finding
Yeah.
a good bra.
One that's supportive.
Why? What's difficult about it?
Well, like, I don't know. I guess I have one right now that I like, and like 3 that I don't like. Like one of them has a cup thing that's getting all wrinkly, so then I've got like weird wrinkle boobs.
I don't like maintenance and bras. Like you have to like take things out. and
Having
then-
like little insert. Yeah.
I don't like if they're like too like
Dig in your neck.
yeah, or if they like make you feel like they're kind of like pulling your shoulders up.
Okay.
So I do like the halter. I think the halter look is like
Yeah.
supportive, but then it needs to not halter. It needs to like have some type of a cross so that it still like pulls down. Does that make
like,
sense?
Away this way.
Yeah, like I feel like in the front, like it's good to have like support that comes up, but then like something that like in the back.
There's
Just
the
that,
back,
like,
versus
right?
that.
yeah, like I think the bra I like the best has like it's like kind of close together this way, and then once it like goes to the back,
Is it
it's like it's thick.
What,
There's like
brand is
4
it?
different like straps.
Oh, I like those.
It's my favorite just because.
Do all of you have like a favorite? Like this is, I love it when this bra is clean. I love exercising this bra.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't even know what it is though, and they probably don't even sell them.
Is it something? Is it hard? Is it something hard to like pinpoint about?
What I
it?
like about it?
Yeah, like, is it just you find something like I like this, but you don't know how like to find
To
that
find
again?
it again.
I like one that just doesn't have any jiggle at all when I work out.
Yeah, really
Like,
tight.
that's so tight that nothing moves, but that's like a good enough fabric that you're not like hurting because it's so tight.
The
You
one I
know?
like now has no cup paddings, and it used to be too small on me, but now after breastfeeding, it's
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. I think for women is that you kind of fluctuate, especially
Yeah.
if you are active. Like sometimes you lose weight in that area, and sometimes
It's like
you're bigger in that area. Or like for moms, like you're definitely fluctuating.
Yeah.
Depending if you're like pregnant or nursing or just after nursing. That's changed for me for sure.
Yeah, for me, it's more about how it feels, not really how it looks, but how it feels is more important, and if I'm supported. Yeah. So I think
That's really good.
Is that good? Okay. What do you guys feel about? What are like your opinions on styles right now? Athletic wear styles. What do you like? What do you like? Oh, that is.
I like those ones. I want those ones.
What did you
What?
print it?
what I
Oh,
was describing.
The one
you
you're
should
describing.
Oh,
With
it's
the bra and like the loops under.
I like something that's like cute enough to like run an errand in.
Yeah.
And it's not like too like I don't know, showy.
I
Yeah.
like only have black pants. And my husband always buys me pants, and I'm like, I need something not black. So last time he bought like really cheap leggings that were like really brightly patterned. I'm like, no.
oh,
Take
those
those
are
back.
There are like nicely patterned stuff, but they're so expensive I can never justify buying them.
each pattern is like totally in right now.
Yeah.
Is it the versatility of black that you like, or you just have? Just
No, I
'cause
don't
it's-
really. I mean, I have too many pairs of black. Like, yeah, black is good.
Yeah, if you work out a lot, it's fun to have versatility.
Yeah.
I think
'cause I feel like if you get a pattern, it's kind
it's
of
like
hard.
choosing an outfit. You know, you want to like have to match.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, not a crazy
live in
pattern.
exercise wear, so
Yeah, so for you, do you want something that's really patterned, or do you want something that's kind of more traditional and classic because it has the versatility of being able to, I can wear this to the gym, but if I go to the store too, it's no problem.
I
Mostly-
honestly kind of like both.
You could choose.
I mostly like solid colors, just that you can mix and match.
Yeah.
But then like I also like a few tops or bottoms that
Yeah.
are like, oh, these are fun. So like when you wear them, like it's
Yeah.
just a fun. When you're feeling bright and wanting to just like show off your pants, I don't know. So
Is that why you buy bright colored or like really patterned pants? Like, is there kind of a sense of like, I'm showing these off a little
it's
bit?
gonna sound so dumb, but I like to match. So like I like to match like shoes with pants and like top, or just like have it coordinate.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
necessarily like be like the same purple or something, but just like have like stuff coordinate.
Yeah.
I think a lot of
Green
people
shoes
do.
and your green shirt.
Kind of, yeah. These are the ones at the door today. But yeah.
Makes sense. When you guys buy new shirts or new pants, do you think about what you have already and say, what is this going to go with? Or is it just like, I really like these pants, and you kind of think of it in its own little world, and it's like, I like these pants, I want them.
For athletic clothes, I don't think I think about matching outfits.
It's less important.
At least when I'm buying.
If I'm like getting a crazy pattern, then I try to. I would like to think that I do think about things that will match.
Yeah.
Because I don't have a ton of money to just go buy another thing that matches.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
So
I do gravitate to certain colors, so sometimes like if I do buy something and I'm like, oh, I know I don't really have any like purples, so I should maybe
that's me too.
like maybe I should buy a purple this time because I always buy pink and coral.
That's right, I was 5
Because blues and corals look good on blondes, I feel like. So sometimes I'm like, I really should just like buy a different color.
Yeah.
Just so I don't have all the same stuff.
So then, still on clothing, how do you feel, or does your clothing affect your exercise? Or does it?
For dance, if I wear
Absolutely.
shorts, it makes me work on my legs more.
Because you're thinking about
Yes. You're thinking about you see your legs. You're thinking about them.
That is so true. Like
It makes me
you can
turn out
see
more.
musculature and
Yeah.
stuff sometimes, especially in the mirror. If you're like dancing in front of a mirror.
yeah, that's true.
I feel like if you look good, you perform good. Honestly, like sometimes
Sure.
if you just look like a drag and you just threw whatever you had on that was from the floor, it's just like, then you kind of perform that way.
In dance or in
And
color?
everything, like especially in more of a like group setting.
Yeah.
Well, we had to do that dance at Laguna where we performed in our signature showing.
Yeah, and that was so self-conscious.
I
I just wasn't focused on like what I needed to for that dance.
Yeah, I kept thinking about what my stomach was doing.
Yeah, that's true.
But then also I was like using my abs more, I think, because I was so maybe the dance was better. I don't know.
So you try to. I mean, it's important though to feel confident in the clothes that you're wearing for you performing your best.
Oh, totally. Yeah. Especially when you're performing. So you don't want to think about how you look or your clothes. You want to be thinking about the dance and the
Yeah.
And the interaction between others around you.
So is that self-consciousness? Is that just kind of coming from like everybody's natural sense of like other people are looking at me and like other people are judging me? Is that where that comes from? Is that why we
I
all?
don't know if it's natural.
Do you think everybody has that, or is that just something?
Well, is it just our world? I've been thinking this lately with like, either of you guys have fake eyelashes? No. Like everyone in Utah wears fake eyelashes all the time. Like makes me feel bad as a woman. Like I have to have them or else I have lame eyelashes, you know. So like, how many things like that are in like
The pressure.
pressure in the world and
Do you sense any of the exercise clothes that you wear? Is that the same? Is that like the fake eyelashes? Like I wear these only because that's I need to feel like I'm a part of everybody else.
I know personally, but I think it exists. Absolutely.
I don't think it, I don't
Yeah.
think like. I think if anything, your athletic wear type brand shows more about how much money you have.
Okay.
Well, like if you go to class, a 3D class,
Yeah.
yoga class, sometimes the teacher, like, what was that? Always has like the latest clothes
Yeah.
that are being
You should
sold.
probably get some for free.
Yeah. But like, and then like, I don't know, the people that you can just see. Yeah, there's people that are like regulars. I don't even know how to describe it. There's some people that like always have really nice clothes on. And
Yeah.
it might be just a reflection of how much money they have, or
Or if they're
they
sponsored.
just want to fit in.
So is it then like an unspoken goal to wear nice athletic clothes? Like even if you don't consciously think like I would like to wear that, you see other people that maybe are more affluent wearing it, and you think it'd be really nice to have that.
I don't think it's like, I don't know. I don't think it like affects my esteem of myself unless I'm literally wearing like cut off sweatpants and a baggy shirt,
Yeah.
you know. But like off-brand leggings, I don't know. I feel fine.
Sometimes the stuff that's like not branded is sometimes like the stuff I love of mine.
It's not
So
branded.
it
so
really
it's
just, I think for me, it's just like, if I love that there is like a brand that I wear that I particularly prefer, and so I like to purchase that, but at the same time, there's other things that I have, like I'll never throw away,
Yeah.
because they're just so comfortable and they fit well, and they meet all of my active wear requirements, I guess. Just like the comfortability, support, I've
No, I'm
asked
just
this
thinking about
question.
it. No, I was just thinking about what you were saying. Just, are there brands that you look at? So you said that depending on what kind of clothes people wear, you can sometimes kind of determine what their
Well, yeah,
financial status is. But
Lululemon's like, I have one Lululemon shirt
Oh, that's ridiculous.
that my husband got me. He didn't tell me how much it was, but then I saw. Like $70, you know?
Yeah.
Holy.
do you like it?
Yeah, it's a nice shirt. He got it a little bit small, but yeah, I know, right?
Do you guys have Lululemon? I remember you said you have a couple
I have like
things.
3 things that I've accumulated.
What
I
about
have
you?
a lot. I worked for a studio that sold it, and so I got it really cheap.
Okay. Makes sense.
And so I literally bought like a ton.
Yeah.
And that was 5 years ago, and I still wear all of it. And it's still just like as new as it was.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
So
Yeah.
that's a perk for
That's
me.
the thing about buying, hopefully, more
Yeah.
expensive stuff. is
Yeah,
seeing
true.
how it
I don't know what they advertise for their lifespan, but I kind of feel like there's a pair of shorts I've had for longer than that.
goes. Longer
And
than
they still
5
look
years.
just as nice. So,
What was the motivating factor for buying them? Lululemon or because of the product?
I think
And that you
they
got it
flat
at a discount.
that. I think they flattered like body types. Honestly.
So it wasn't so much the name; it was the actual what you were buying.
Yeah. I like to feel like it makes my body look good.
Why is that? Is it? Why do we? Why? Yeah.
Why do you want to wear clothes that make your body look good?
Why do we care about exercise clothes that make our bodies look good?
Well, the
It's
reason
more
you
motivating.
exercise
Yeah.
is for your body.
Yeah, I think like if you're exercising, you're trying to help. One of the reasons is you're trying to look good. You're trying to feel good about how you look. And if you already feel good about how you look, I think
Because
you're
of your clothing.
because of your clothes. Maybe it's more. Maybe you're like, I don't know. Maybe it's easier. Seems like the goal is easier to attain if you're already feeling good about how you look. You know what I mean?
So that's interesting. So, because you used 2 different terms, you said, "I feel good when I put on my pants," or you feel good about how you look when you put on your pants, but then you look good when the goal of working out is to look good, right?
Yeah.
And it's also to feel good about how
Yeah.
you look, but it's to look good. Like you want to see the tangible evidence. But do your exercise clothes make you feel good about how you look?
Well, I think if your exercise pants makes you look like, say, for instance, slimmer, like it seems like you're closer to like that goal of what
Yeah.
you want to look like.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
But like if I wear something that like has no like holding support, then you just feel like a flab while
Yeah.
you're moving. And if especially if you're watching it or you're feeling it as you're running and everything's jiggling, then it's like, oh my gosh, I'm giving up. Like
Yeah, I don't make any
I-
progress.
yeah, literally. Yeah, I just think that you're closer to that like expectation or goal that you have of yourself.
Yeah.
When your clothing fits good and it's like we keep saying good, but when it fits appropriately to like hold in your body and shape your body to a physical form that you want, whether that's like skinny and lean or like musculature and like good shaping. Just depends on what you like.
More like, like your top, it's like goes more in, and some people like love to show their strong shoulders. So
There are definitely tops that I like because I feel like it
Flattering.
flatters my
your
body
shoulders.
frame
Yeah.
for sure.
That's just
Anything that makes me look skinnier than I am, I'm up for it. So,
Right. Here's just like one more question about like the clothes you wear. When and where do you guys wear athletic clothes?
All the time.
Yeah, or you just live in them, just anytime.
I
of
remember
day?
after having Elsie, I'm like, even thinking about putting jeans on again for the first time. And then doing it and being like, why? Because I didn't wear jeans. This is all I had worn for so long, leggings.
What about you, Emily?
Well, in the school year, I teach in the mornings, and so I literally put them on at like 7 a.m. And I usually like get home around 10 and kind of like pick up my house and then think, oh, I'm gonna do like get my workout in. So I probably have them on until like 1, and then shower, get ready, and then put them on again at night. You
I
know.
was gonna say, and then why even shower? That's what goes on in my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't happen as much, but sometimes it lasts all day, and I think, why would I shower? Because I'm just gonna go dance tonight. So.
Yeah.
Do you ever worry about smelling? I don't know.
Honestly, I think if you exercise more, you're clearing out your system more, and I like to sweat because I think that clears odors out of your body.
So when
I'm not
if we
suggesting that
exercise
like
more,
you should
it's
never
like-
like wear deodorant or shower
But the more you work
or
out,
like
the less
wash
you
the
smell.
areas that should be washed and get the stinkiest. But like I do think that if you exercise more, you're cleansing your body more often, and so you're like, continually getting out odors and toxins and things.
I hate smelling afterwards. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah, that's.
Like, I hate staying in my clothes longer than I need to.
I think if I work out inside more, then I can go longer. But if you work out outside, I feel like you get an outside smell mixed with
Yeah.
your sweat smell. / I feel like you're
Yeah.
more salty on your
You can
face.
feel it.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
So if I work out outside, then I have to shower that day. If I work out inside and go to like a class and then like a cycle or something, like I could go 2 days and then like shower the third day. or something.
Yeah, makes sense.
Do you, and then just on a side note of that, do you worry about your clothes? Because that was more about you smelling, but what about clothes?
Well, my pants, it depends on how sweaty I got, but I can usually wear my pants. Like for dance, I can wear my pants like at least 2 or 3 times. If I don't sweat a ton. I kind of like that, actually, because otherwise you'd be washing athletic wear every day.
And I kind of like the more you wash, the
Yeah.
lifespan of them.
So, for me, as far as like hair and washing and stuff, like if it has a good like dry fit / like quick drying element to the clothing, then I like that.
We're gonna go to the next thing now.
Yeah. It's kind of like a little activity we're gonna do to try to get you guys' thoughts on some things. So, we just hand them out all at one time.
Yeah, we'll just get them all out and they can throw them all.
Yeah. A couple of pens here.
So what's going to happen is there's 3 pictures with bubbles in them. We just want you to write what you think's going on in their mind or what you feel like would be going on in your mind if that you were that person. So take a few minutes, write that, and then we'll share what you guys have written.
If I was that,
There were both these people?
If you're both those people or what you think that their thoughts are or what their conversation might be, because that's the only one where there's 2 people. The other one is just a single person.
so I shouldn't really care about who they are. Like, this one's a guy.
Doesn't just
It doesn't matter?
what you write down, what you perceive, what you think,
Okay.
whatever.
And you might be getting this one.
There's not a right or wrong.
I'm just really kind of that's what my husband. Funny, you have breakfast and you don't really need to eat. That's what's like.
No cheating.
Alright.
Yes, I don't see. Thank you.
Has she been talking to me?
Yeah.
So are we supposed to do all these pages?
Yeah, each one of them.
Oh,
Well,
I wrote like 4 thoughts in this
You
one.
wrote like a paragraph.
Sorry, I should explain that.
That's okay. Now you have more.
Is she looking up right now?
We'll just roll it out of
Did she already nap today? Just skip it. Yeah. And then who goes to sleep after? What else's iPad is dead, remember?
How'd you get into science time with Alex and Leah?
My aunt is a kinder music teacher, and she gave me one of the DVDs and book and stuff, and Elsie literally loved it.
Are they that? They're not that popular, are they? Or are they? I don't know.
Yeah, I think so.
Because my aunt was involved with like making them, and so
Oh,
my
really?
family's had them. So my sister and her baby, she's always had them. So like her baby's like, so like sign everything. Yeah.
She
My-
loves them.
My family does it all the time already. My sister and my brother do it.
Really?
Like she'll always sign for like more. That's more.
Where's your garbage?
Yeah.
Is it under your sink?
Uh-huh.
And sleepy like.
Yeah. She knows. We joke that like she's learned more from that lady than for us. But she will sit there and watch them like back to back, the same one over and over.
Kids love it.
How many breakfasts have you going to have today, sis? What's an apple?
You guys all done now?
Yeah.
Alright.
No. I can see her in you, but does she look a lot like your husband?
No.
No? Maybe it's just like hair. The blonde hair.
That what?
Throws me off.
Oh.
Does she look a lot like you when you were little?
Not super. I don't know.
No, entering.
Really?
No, that's
Well,
Elsie.
blonde like that.
Alright, you guys want to share with us what you got?
We'll start with the sports bra girl in there. Heather, you start with it. It looks like you're preparing.
I wrote the cut of this
You can show it like
bra
this.
neckline is nice, meaning it wasn't like right in her neck. It was like a little wider. And then I wrote, I need a shirt. Because I
Specific on the clothing.
I don't
wasn't
feel-
necessarily specific.
It doesn't matter.
Just start
well,
with-
that was my first thought. Like, I personally don't like just wearing a bra. That's why I wrote any shirt. I like the neckline.
I feel fat. I wish my abs were more defined and want skinnier arms.
Can you hold up the picture again?
That's
Oh,
funny,
I
'cause
think
I wrote,
that-
I look good.
Well, I was thinking like, am I this
I just
girl?
thought she was like
Or-
really focusing on like she had been standing there for a while. So that's
Not a
what I was
good like. Okay.
Because her facial expression.
Because I feel like sometimes at first you're like, oh, I feel good in this, and then like the longer you look at it, you're like, yeah, I could like maybe work on this a little bit more. So that's where I was at.
Rachel, what about you?
I said I look good.
I look good.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's what I explained.
Then we'll go to the two people in front of the Lululemon.
Okay. You want me to start?
Yeah.
Alright, so the first lady I wrote, I want to go in that store, but I probably can't afford it. Should I? And then Then the second guy I wrote, ooh, I like that pink top. I wonder if they have a sale rack. Would Trevor ever wear that? I wrote all this.
Would Trevor wear that?
Like the guy's stuff. Would Trevor ever wear the boy's stuff?
Not a pink top.
Not the pink top.
I could never fit in those clothes because I thought she'd like already passed by the mannequins thinking, yeah, that's not gonna work for me. And the guy, is it a girl or a guy?
I thought it was a girl.
I thought it was a guy, but now that I'm looking at it, she has like maybe a turtleneck. So I thought it was a guy, and I put, wow, those workers are not looking good. Because they're always in tight clothes.
In the workers, employees?
Yeah.
I put for the first lady, I wish I had money for those clothes. And for the old person, I guess I have more old and balding. I said, oh, to be young and fit. Walk on by.
And then the last one, I think.
I wrote, I like how this is organized. I wrote, like I could get whatever I want.
Can we give it to her?
I wrote this because I feel like they say this to me every time. Those look so good on you. I love that style. And no, I wouldn't go up a size.
When you shop there, they say that
Because
to you?
I'm always like, just up and sideways. So,
I wrote, I know that there's 3 pairs of these pants they brought. As if I was that lady. Not me, but that's what that lady was saying.
Okay, that was great. It was just to see what you guys, with a lot of these other people's thoughts, if you were there. We're going to pass out a little description to you now. We're going to introduce the brand to you. It's the big reveal. Do you have all of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you guys want these?
We'll grab it.
You want now?
Voltaton.
Olfiton.
Voltaton.
So.
You want me to read it?
Alright.
Or
So this is the product. It's called Olfiton. So Olfiton is a brand new line of women's luxury athletic apparel set to launch at the end of summer 2015. The composition of each piece is primarily viscose from bamboo, which is known for its softness, moisture-wicking power, and thermal regulating properties. These benefits stem from the unique fiber structure of bamboo. Unlike synthetics, bamboo fibers are packed naturally tight so they don't lose and gap as easily over time. These natural fibers are also antimicrobial, so your clothes stay cleaner longer and smell less like they've just been put through a workout. These high-quality fabrics, the unique style that utilizes structural seams as striking elements of design, and the neutral refined color palette make Olfiton stand apart in the athleisure market. Olfiton will be priced in the upper echelon of women's athletic apparel and plans to be available for purchase online in boutiques and high-end retail stores across the globe. So now that we read that, we ask you to go through that and write down your impressions of what you just read. Just your initial impressions.
Right down.
Yeah, of what you think.
just a little note. We'll talk about it.
Your personal impression.
Can I highlight what I like?
Sure.
Yeah, positive, negative, whatever it may be, your impression.
She's not interested. Here's some. Yep, I'm just learning Let's Here, you put it inside. Put it inside for Put it
Right.
inside for Put it inside.
Which read, which read.
Inside.
So we just want to hear what your guys' thoughts were. Heather, we can start with you again. If you just want to read some of your things that you like and some of the things that your notes.
I underlined the antimicrobial, they stay clean longer, underlined the word awesome. And I really like that idea. It stays clean longer, and you don't smells quickly. I liked moisture wicking, yeah. Neutral refined color palette. I'm eager to see that colors. I love the idea that they don't loosen or gap over time. Also, the benefit of softness is always nice. Then I said, I'm sure like the materials are probably expensive, so that's probably why the price will probably be a little higher than I can afford, but I think that it would be justified by the benefits of the clothing. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, I just put that there's some similar terms, like as far as the description goes, and that sounds similar to some athletic clothing I wear. And I'm interested to see a visual of the line. And then women's luxury, I highlighted. And I just thought that's an interesting description, like it seems kind of fancy, and I feel like things that would describe my priorities in exercise clothing would be practical, functional, and versatile.
Not luxury.
But I don't know, I'm kind of like torn a little bit. So at first I'm like, luxury, like is it more going to be like fashion clothing, or is it more going to be like, I want to wear this every time I work out?
Okay.
That's what I have.
I wrote, I like the bamboo thing. It sounds soft and cool. Interested / don't know if I believe that they wouldn't smell. Design and color description with like the seams or whatever sounds great. And price means I'll probably never own it.
But you guys all will. So.
So you'll actually get, I believe it's a pair of leggings in a bag.
So what are your general, then just quickly, what are your thoughts about Open Farm? You guys feel like,
You had some questions. You can ask some questions
Yeah.
too, or concerns, or
I think it sounds cool.
you had a question about the whole luxury thing, right?
Yeah.
So, have you all heard of athleisure?
Just a term. It's
As a
just
term, yes, athleisure.
Uh-uh.
Athleisure is yes, that's exactly what it is. So there's exercise clothes, then there's this new category that's starting to emerge called athleisure, where it's athletic clothing, but more and more people are wearing it for leisure instead of exercise. So lots of times, Lululemon is starting to expand into the athleisure, where it's still functional for
More like
exercise,
t-shirts
but
and
it's
stuff like
more
that, I guess.
it's more to wear around for your everyday things as well. Where you could exercise, but you can also leisure, go out shopping, do your day-to-day things, because it's kind of developed from this whole yoga scene where you want to go to yoga, do your things, but then you still want to be able to go about and do your day and still look good and like present. And so this luxury or luxury, no, the luxury
Luxury athletic.
apparel. It's aiming a little bit higher than that to it's still functional for all the exercise things, but it's also a high quality outfit or apparel that you can wear for everything else as well. So it's like leggings, like because like don't you have like leggings that you wear for leggings and there's
Yeah.
exercise pants.
Yeah.
It's something that works for that, but they also look great as well. So that's where the luxury kind of comes in. Is it's a higher quality, higher, you know, I don't know how to explain it, higher.
It's supposed to be kind of like high fashion.
It's supposed to be a little bit high fashion, where you can wear it for fashion purposes, but then also great for exercise as well.
Something they don't like. I would never select my exercise leggings for like a long shirt and leggings and boots. You know, the one you're like
I do it from blowing up.
gravitate towards. I actually, that's so dumb. I wear like the cheaper stuff.
They're real weird. Yeah.
Okay. So we kind of have like one last activity then to wrap this up. These are 4 different what are called position statements. Do you want to describe what those
Yeah.
are?
So 4 positions. These position statements. A position statement is, as you see, it's a short little paragraph describing what the brand stands for. So it's almost giving it kind of like a personality, a feel to it. And we just want your feedback on these as well. So as you read these, you can. I just want to. Oh no. So we'll read these aloud, and as we go through them, we'll read them all together, and you have your own. As we read them, underline the phrases that are most relevant to you, and then cross out the phrases that are not important to you, that you think. Does that make sense? So underline what's relevant to you, cross out what's not relevant to you. And do you have those right there?
I do.
Okay.
So maybe we can all start with E, and then maybe Heather, if you want to read E for us.
Maybe you should read it though, so she can remember it.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay, I'll read it, and then as I go through.
Okay.
So underline what's relevant, cross out what's not relevant to you.
Okay.
You
so
personally.
You guys all ready? A sense of achievement must be earned. Status doesn't come without sacrifice. That's why Olviton Luxury Athletic Wear was created to motivate, support, and reward you. Made from natural bamboo fibers, the leggings are soft, comfortable, and temperature regulated. The design is made to fit your body naturally and offers noticeable support that highlights your progress. It emboldens you every step of the way. Olviton, you've earned it. Just give me a thumbs up when you're done. This is the next one.
Are we discussing or moving on?
We'll move on. We'll come back to them. All right. We'll go to J next. Is that what you guys have next?
Let's do that.
All right. You're on a journey through life. Along the way, you find joy in change and overcoming obstacles. You're trying to discover the best version of yourself. Your outfit should complement your drive and your passion to be your best. Olviton accentuates your elegance with its perfect fit. Soft bamboo fibers, moisture-wicking comfort, and versatility. It goes where you go because a better you is right around the corner. Olviton is your partner on life's journey. Once you're done with that, we'll do A.
This one's stuck to your shirt.
Letter A says, you wake up wanting to get things done. You want to conquer the world, but you want to do it in your own way. Olviton combines bamboo fibers into a soft, moisture-wicking fabric that not only supports and fits your body to perfection, but also helps you feel strong. like the confidence you feel after you finish a tough workout. No matter if you're at the gym or just running errands all day, when you wear Olfitan, you feel accomplished.
Oh. I'm feeling accomplished. I don't know if I'm
Alright, and then we'll do C. Let's see that. Alright. C says, what makes you feel truly valued and confident? Great quality, comfort, and design. Olfitan, a new athletic luxury line, is made almost entirely from bamboo. Pure bamboo fibers are softer than 1,000-count Egyptian cotton and naturally antimicrobial. So it's not only extremely comfortable, but now you don't have to worry about how you look or smell when you are walking through the store after a hard workout. Putting on Olfitan means stepping into confidence.
So the cross-out say...
Cross-out is
that's
not relevant
important
to
to
you.
me?
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay, I'm just That's so bad that I don't know if I care about it smelling.
It's okay.
I never close enough to anyone to be like...
Alright. You guys all done? Alright, so let's pull them out and we'll talk about what you guys have underlined and crossed out. So let's start with E again. Alright, let's first talk about what you all underlined. Heather, do you want to start? What did you underline in this and why did you underline it?
I underlined temperature regulating because that sounds great.
Yeah.
You always like to feel more comfortable when you're exercising, not too hot. Or whenever you're wearing clothes in general. Design is made to fit your body naturally and offers noticeable support. That's what I wrote. It sounds comfortable. It sounds good. Like I wouldn't have to worry at all.
Okay.
I like the sense of achievement. That's important to me. And I put motivated, support, and makes you feel rewarded. So I think sometimes what you're like funniest stuff can help you feel motivated, or like I said, if you look good, you're kind of motivated. And I put soft, temperature regulating, mostly just because I'm interested. Like it's important to me, but I'm interested in how that works. So it's kind of like a thermo. I don't know what the design has exactly, but how that works and how it can like decrease your temperature or heighten your body temperature, like during warm up and cool down.
Yeah.
And then I underlined highlights. If it highlights, good areas.
Yeah. Okay.
I underlined achievement. I crossed out status just because of the word, like,
I did
that
too.
like the connotations of like status. I underlined sacrifice and natural bamboo. It's a good one. Soft and comfortable and temperature regulating. I underlined. I crossed out the design made to fit your body naturally. I don't know, just because I thought like well, maybe overweight people don't want it natural. I'd rather a little more, a little more like shaping maybe.
Yeah.
So
Okay. And what did you guys cross out?
The status.
Status.
Yeah. But then yeah, I don't feel like with clothing I need to reach a status because of my clothes. You know, I don't need to fit in to get a status. I can't
Okay.
even say it.
Yeah.
I know that some people do though.
Yeah, I like to look nice, but it's not really for other people. It's
Status,
for
yeah.
myself.
Great. Should we go to Jade?
You can just share what you liked when you did.
Yeah, you can share it all
at the
once.
same time.
Heather, you want to start?
Yeah, I liked the way it said. I liked how it said along the way you find joy in change and overcoming obstacles. I like the word joy.
Yeah.
Like being happy. I underlined the best version of yourself. Trying to discover the best version of yourself. And then compliment your drive and your passion to be your best. Oh, okay, I really liked how it said it accentuates your elegance. I was just like, that sounds really nice. I don't know. That being helpful. What?
See, I
That's the part I crossed out.
Oh, really?
I love the whole. This is my favorite one, but I crossed out. I'm like, I don't really usually associate myself with elegance.
I don't know if I would put the word elegance with exercise for me. But I think that's why I like it too.
Yeah.
I was like,
Oh, I'm gonna feel
the funny thing is, I swear, please stop. I feel like whenever I do things though, like especially my in-laws and stuff, they're always like, "Oh, you're like so elegant," because I'm a dancer or something. So if people want that, then I guess that's a good word. But personally, it didn't fit me.
Okay. Were there some in there that did that you liked about this one?
I like be your best. That it compliments best version of yourself. Versatility, comfort. And then I crossed out partners on life's journey because I don't really think about like my clothing as like a buddy with me moving along, or just like I don't know, an accessory.
Yeah. Okay. Are you able to answer now, or?
Yeah. No, I literally liked everything about this one except I just crossed off the word elegant. Like I like the joy, overcoming obstacles, best version, soft, comfortable versatility. A better you is right around the corner.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. You want to go through A?
Sure.
We'll finish this up real quick.
Yeah, we're almost done. Sorry, guys.
You're done.
Okay. I wrote yes next to the part that said wanting to get things done. That's totally me. Helps you feel strong, like the confidence you feel after you finish a workout. I like that part a lot. And I like the idea of the athleisure, but I currently am not that way with my workout clothing. So I crossed out like no matter if you're at the gym or just running errands all day, because right now that doesn't apply to me. But maybe if I did have clothing like that I felt comfortable in or didn't smell,
Yeah.
maybe I would want that. Does that make sense?
Yes, no, that makes sense.
And I liked to feel accomplished.
I liked getting things done because I feel like I'm a very task-oriented person. So I feel like a lot of things I underline is like feeling accomplished, getting things done. I put fit to your body. Things I crossed out was like helps you feel strong. I don't know, like I feel like more of the action of exercising helps you feel strong rather than the clothing. I like the idea of feeling accomplished, but not necessarily because you're wearing a certain thing that you are accomplished.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, again, it's more of a, like the activity that I think makes you feel accomplished rather than like putting on. So.
I like this one too. I like you woke up wanting to get things done, conquer the world. I didn't really relate to, but you want to do it in your own way, like as if like I don't know. There's something really unique about how I'm going to go to the grocery store or something. soft is always good. I liked the fit your body to perfection, like better than in the first one that said like natural fit. I like that phrase better. That one.
Okay. Alright, we'll do the last one then.
What word is it?
That is C.
C.
Yeah.
Okay. I liked great quality, comfort, and design. I crossed out the softer than 1,000 count Egyptian cotton just because I was like, how do you know?
Okay.
And I don't really think about that. That's just me.
Okay.
Then I circled the naturally antimicrobial. I really like that. And it's not only extremely comfortable, but now you don't have to worry about how you look or smell. I like that.
Okay. Great.
I underlined comfort and design. I didn't care for the Egyptian cotton comparison. I didn't even. Obviously, I don't care about it, so like the look smeller when you're walking through the store.
I'm not shopping with you. No, I'm just kidding.
I just think like maybe I don't do that many errands, so I don't care. And putting on all fun like means stepping into confidence. I don't know. I don't feel like personally like putting something on makes me feel confident. It's more like from the inside out, and so
Okay.
that's why I exercise because I feel like it helps you feel a bit better on the inside.
That's very noble of you. Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, that's good.
I underlined the quality, comfort, design. Then I kind of crossed out everything else for that.
Okay.
I don't know if it's how maybe you were reading it, but I crossed out almost, like, it was made almost from entirely bamboo, like, just, I don't know.
You seem not authentic or something.
Yeah, just like, maybe, I don't know.
Just as a side note, it says that because it's like 80%. Because if
Yeah.
you do 100% bamboo fiber, then like it doesn't work practically. You have to add some other fibers in there
Yeah.
just so that it actually.
It's not that I, like, don't...
Maybe
No,
like,
no,
not that I,
different word,
think, like,
mostly. Or
But it just
only
sounds
wear
funny,
organic, but, like, pure, but, like, I wouldn't mind if it said made from 80% bamboo, you know, just
Yeah.
like the almost just was like kind of weird to me in that moment.
Yeah.
And then yeah, the whole comparison thing seemed a little weird too, like softer than this. That I don't know that I've ever felt that 100,000 count, whatever.
The funny thing is, I don't really care for the Egyptian cotton sheets. I've tried them before once because I
Yeah.
was curious. I bought me on and I was like, yeah, I still like mine.
Yeah.
I like the idea
So
that
that
it's saying it's
people
soft.
could already have like a negative connotation to the comparison.
Yeah.
I like that it's saying it's soft, but I don't.
I don't like really that it's comparing. It's softer than this.
All right. So the last thing, if you guys could just organize them, rank them 1 to 4 based on which one being this is the most relevant to me, and I feel like this is most descriptive of what I want, and then 4 being the least.
And you can write on that too. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. One's the best.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Best
You guys have them ranked?
Yeah.
Okay, Heather, what was your ranking?
I put J as my favorite.
And what was your least favorite?
The A.
Okay. So you went J, and then was it E or C next?
J, C, E.
Okay. What about
I
you?
went E, A, J, C. Do you
Okay.
know why?
Is there a specific reason?
Yeah, actually.
Yeah. Okay.
I feel like sometimes like the verbiage in E is like kind of what like gets me going, like motivates, feeling achievement, and feeling good, and in the moment, like getting tasks done, feeling accomplished, and then kind of having that like joy, the better version of yourself. This is like the after effect.
Yeah.
Of, like exercise and what you wear for, and then see it in Natalie's favor.
Okay. What about you?
I had A as number 1, then J, E, C.
Okay.
We're all different.
They're all different. That's okay. There's no problem with that. Should we take those?
Yeah, we'll collect those.
Yeah, we'll take them with us. That concludes our little meeting here. We're gonna go back and look at the film with the other people in our group and just see what kind of things we can do.